About 96, about 96 posts, about
And
5 pages.
okay, so
Yeah,
got about 90 posts, and then so under 100. You're not getting a huge amount of traffic for the revenue that you're
right,
making.
right,
And
right.
do you have any, like, what's the secret behind that? Why is that?
2 words, high ticket. I see that a lot of people, they sell, products that are maybe $20 or maybe $30 or even $50. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that, products like that is going to be based on volume in order for you to really make a lot of money. So my mind puts me in a position to say, wait a minute, that means that I'm going to have a boatload of traffic in order for me to really make substantial money that enables me to live off of. So what is the workaround? The workaround is selling items that are a lot more expensive. And what I think that people don't really, maybe some people might not really think about is the fact that the same work that we put into selling a 20 or 40 or $50 product is the same work that we're going to put into selling a product that be about $1,000. I mean, it's that simple, and that's just like going back to the hot sauce site. 2, 3, $6 for a hot sauce. I mean, you have to sell heavy volume to get that $600 a week or so. But if you sell something that's more expensive, depending on how you're monetizing your website and what program you're using, because Amazon's not the only show around here. You can make a substantial amount of money that's going to put you in a better position. So selling high ticket products for me is working out on Amazon. I mean,
Awesome.
considering the fact right now with the fee changes, think about the going from 8 to 3%. That's a whole lot. But same sense of the fact of what's going on, I still am able to make over $100 a day. So I think that's still pretty decent. As far as the products are concerned, I mean, on average, I think I do about, it kind of fluctuate, but I think about four to maybe $6,000 a day on the products that I'm selling.
Awesome.
So yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So high ticket items, and a lot of times, not always, but most of the time, when someone comes to me and they say, "Hey, I'm getting, say, 50,000 visitors a month, and
Right.
I'm not converting well, and I don't know why," and I'll double check, "Hey, is it a high ticket item?" And they say,
Mhm.
"Yes, the average price of the product is, I'm just making it up, $800." But that is typically a sign that it's going to
Mhm.
convert less. People are not going to buy as many. The buying cycle, the research time before a purchase is longer. So, as devil's advocate, like, how are you able to make these conversions? Why are people buying that much?
Okay, all right. So I think that what people don't understand, right? Well, now I don't mean this in a disrespectful sense. I'm saying what many people might not have thought about is the fact that you don't have to have a lot of traffic to make the money. You just have to really be niche specific in your keywords. You have to not just think about the buyer keywords, but think about what is the mindset of the buyer, what they're actually looking for, and position yourself to be in front. Because what we're just doing, we're just taking traffic, the people that are actually looking for the items already, and we're sending them over to Amazon. And based on that, I think what's helping me a lot is the fact that I'm very strategic in my keyword research. I choose the keywords that I put on the site very, very carefully, and I'm not just looking for the buyer keyword terms, but what's been helping me a lot is helping people through the problems that they're experiencing and what they're trying to do. And doing that as a strategy has been very effective to put me in front of that audience and to get those conversions. Because if I'm telling them, hey, I see that you're looking for this blue pen, and I have a better blue pen that writes a little bit better, has a finer tip, and you know, you should buy this because it's done this and that for me. They're going to probably take that advice, right? So that's kind of the mindset that I have. And the higher the higher ticket items, you don't have to have that large volume. You just have to have that niche specific crowd coming in that's looking directly for what you got to offer and put them in position of and to shoot them over to wherever you're monetizing it.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. And are you aiming at, and I'm just going to dissect that a little bit because I'm not
Mhm.
100% sure. So are you also targeting like informational and how-to articles? So if I'm a
Yeah.
freckled bald man, how to, it wouldn't be what's the best hair replacement
Right.
program. It would be how to cover up the fact that you're bald. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Like, all right, just that's a good question. Like, okay, for instance, if you talk about the bulkiness or whatever, or just like someone with acne, for instance, right? I think more in lines of pain point. Like, what is someone dealing with? If someone is bald, if someone is, overweight, like I'm a big guy, I could lose a couple of pounds. But the thing is that, you think about what everyone, whoever it is going through. Why do they need the specific thing? And when you can think like that, when you're doing your keyword research is not just going to be best whatever, it's going to be best solution for whatever. And when you're putting that on paper and then translating that into, you're translating that into sales. It's gonna happen regardless. As long as you're solving someone's problem, people are going to respond to that a lot better. And in my opinion, from what I personally have seen from the results that I have right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Uh,
For the mechanics of the actual content, can you tell us about the length, maybe some
mhm,
of the formatting observations that you've
mhm.
had, and just how you approach the actual content posted on your site?
Right. Typically about 1,000 to 1,500 words, sometimes depending on what the actual keyword is and what problem it's attacking. I might go up to 2,000 words. I don't have to go too much further than that. There are times that I'll do 3,000 words. In terms of the structure of the actual articles, just general. Just if you're reading something like I can't for, look at the way Doug structures the way you structure your content, and you structure your content somewhat like Doug. You have subheaders. You look at the word count, being consistent with that, your 1,000 to 1,500 words, and you're making sure that you're having pictures that has some links in them. You can use Amazon's links. That they Amazon is just really funny about how you're using pictures off of Amazon. So a lot of people just take pictures off of Amazon, and you can't do that. You have to use Amazon's links that they provide for you, and that puts you in a good position to get the results that you're looking for with the content. That's what I've been doing, and I've been pretty happy with the results that I've been receiving from it.
Do you put videos in as well?
Not as much. One of the reasons why is because of the fact that with video, it's kind of hard, number one, to find videos that don't have someone else trying to sell products, and they'll link off of the videos that you put on the page, unless you're doing your own videos, and they'll make the sale and you won't. Does it help? Does it add value? Yes. But unless you really have the revenue to purchase the products that since I'm doing high ticket, I'm not going to spend that amount of money buying these products and then making videos around it. So I just tend to just forget about the videos right now and worry about the content. Serve my people by really, 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 really solving the problem, doing it in the best way, doing and being consistent with that, and that's been effective for me. Yeah.
Okay. And to take a small step back and just highlight what you mentioned here, some people, especially people that are new to affiliate marketing, they often say, well, if you don't buy the products, how can you possibly write a review? You are just not adding value. So, Derek, how are you adding value by publishing products that you don't even own?
Okay. The thing is that one there was like a week or two ago. Doug introduced the world to this fantastic tool. What is it called? Google. You might have heard of it. Google is your best friend. I've been using Google as my main tool, of my main resource in terms of studying about these products. My second go-to is YouTube, looking at how these products work, the issues that people are having, and I use those things to my benefit. I mean, it's no different than you having the actual whatever it is that you're selling in front of you. If you're researching it, you're actually looking at it. You're not physically touching it, but you can if you need to. The stores are open again, if certain stores that is. Maybe just go to the store and put your hands on it. Feel around it. Nobody's looking. You might want to snap a picture of it, and you can just go from there. There's ways around it that still gives you enough information that you can utilize it and benefit from it. But I don't look at that as something that's going to keep me from giving a great review on a product. I try to just make sure that I research things and research them well, because if you don't, the end result is not just going to be people that's not converting, but people like to write about things that they had bad experiences with. So I try to make sure that I'm always on point with that.